Calapan, officially the City of Calapan, a component city, is the capital of the province of Oriental Mindoro, Philippines. According to the 2010 census, this coastal community has a population of 124,173 people. Its citizens are called Calapeños. The city serves as the gateway to the Oriental Mindoro province with the implementation of the Strong Republic Nautical Highway, an integrated ferry project of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo that extends further to the southern part of the Philippines. The Calapan City Seaport is the largest and busiest seaport on Mindoro Island, which is just 45 minutes away by ferry boats and roll-on, roll-off ships to and fro Batangas City International Seaport. Calapan is currently one of the only two cities in Region 4B, the other being Puerto Princesa City in Palawan. Calapan serves as the region's administrative center. It is also the center of commerce, industry, transport, communication, religious activities and education in the entire province of Oriental Mindoro. Geography: Calapan is bounded to the north and northeast by the Calapan Bay, south and southeast by the municipality of Naujin, and to the west by the municipality of Baco. The city lies at the quadrangle bounded by 13 degrees 12.6 and 13 degrees 27 north latitudes and 121 degrees 17 east longitudes. It is approximately 28 nautical miles from the nearest point of Batangas Province, 45 kilometers south of Batangas City and 130 kilometers south of Manila. The city has an area of 250.06 square kilometers and is composed of 62 barangays, of which 22 are classified as urban and 40 rural. The city also has jurisdiction over the 3 Baco Chico islets and the 2 Silone islets on Calapan Bay. The overall land characteristic is a wide plain with rivers interspersed with wetlands at the seacoast periphery. The highest elevation is 187 meters above sea level at Bulusan Hill, a 6-kilometer-long landform east of the city, which interrupts the mostly flat terrain northeast of the Halcan Baco mountain range. Barangays: the city of Calapan is politically subdivided into 62 barangays. San Vicente Central: San Vicente Central is one of Calapan's barangays and serves as the commercial and financial center of the city. It is divided by J.P. Rizal Avenue, the major thoroughfare in the city lined by several commercial establishments. Climate: Calapan's climate is described as mild. It is relatively dry from November to April and wet during the rest of the year. February and March have the least rainfall, while October and November are the months of greatest rainfall. Average yearly rainfall is 2,500 to 4,500 millimeters at the city's southwest portion. The average daily temperature is 22.9 to 28.3 degrees Celsius. Wind direction throughout the year is variable. Northeast monsoons prevail from August, November, December and January to March, east to northeast on April, southeast to south on May and June, northeast to south on July and September, and easterly on October. Climate is favorable for vegetation throughout the year under the Type 3 climate type of the Philippine Weather Bureau (PAGASA), with relative humidity at 81%. History: Calapan was formerly a small village before the establishment of the first religious district in Baco. The district convent was transferred to Calapan in 1733 and began its jurisdiction over the northern Mindoro ecclesiastical area. In the early 18th century, the town only occupied a strip of land stretching from Ababa to Ila in a cross shape facing the present church and cut off by the river. Later on, succeeding barrios were founded. In 1837, the capital of the province was moved from Puerto Galera to Calapan. When Mindoro became a part of Marinduque on June 13, 1902, the provincial capital was once again moved to Puerto Galera. On November 10, 1902, Mindoro was detached from Marinduque. In 1903, Calapan once again became the provincial capital. When Mindoro was detached from Marinduque on November 10, 1902, Baco, Puerto Galera and San Teodoro were annexed to Calapan in 1905 under Act 1280, adding a total area of 843 square kilometers of land. In 1902, under Act 2824, the three municipalities gained their independence. In 1919, the boundary dispute between Calapan and Naujan was adjudicated by Presidents Agustin Quijano of Calapan and Agustin Garong of Naujan over a portion of the territory of what is now known as the present boundary. The portion of agricultural area was awarded to Naujan, thus making the area of Calapan much smaller as compared to that of Naujan, which is now considered as the biggest municipality of the province. Cityhood. In the year 1998, Calapan was converted from a municipality into a component city by virtue of Republic Act No. 8475. The law was authored in Congress by Wahida Renato V. La Vista was signed by President Fidel Ramos on February 2, 1998. On March 21, 1998, the people of Calapan ratified the creation of the City of Calapan in a plebiscite marking the same day as the city's foundation day. Incumbent Mayor Anan C. Panalagan became the last municipal mayor and the first city mayor of Calapan. To date, it is the first and only city in the whole island of Mindoro. Since attaining cityhood, Calapan has witnessed significant improvements in commerce and industry, infrastructure and social services. New commercial establishments were opened, providing employment and income opportunities for the residents. An expanded program on social services delivery, particularly in healthcare and education, were undertaken. The city's physical infrastructure was upgraded, which includes the construction of new roads and drainage facilities, as well as a new city government center. Tourism was boosted with the opening of inland resorts and new hotels. Malls had also started rising in the city to cater more to the shopping needs of its people. Sports and events tourism were also strengthened, as was seen with the large influx of tourists in the city during the MIMAROPARAA, ALCULYMPICS and Ms. Earth Long Gown competition, all in 2011. Proof that indeed the city is capable of handling regional and national activities. Calapan boasts of many notable accolades and recognitions that it had garnered under its belt over the past years, ever since becoming a city, all of which serve as proofs of the city's continuing efforts to improve its standing and cement its reputation as one of the most livable cities in the country. Calapan was reclassified from a fourth-class city in 2007 to a second-class city in 2010, on account of its innovations in public service, modernization programs, increased revenue collection, and overall economic improvement. Etymology. The derivation of the name of Calapan cannot be traced with certainty. Some opine that it came from the word calap, which means to gather logs. Thus, Calapan was supposed to be a place where logs were gathered. In the old records, however, there was never a mention of Calapan as a place where logs were produced or exported. Furthermore, huge forest trees where logs were produced certainly did not grow near the town, which was swampy. Another theory holds that Calapan was originally pronounced as Calapang, which, according to an old Tagalog dictionary, was a synonym for sangop or branch. It could then refer to the settlement of Calapan as a branch of its mother town of Baco, an adjoining town. The name was later Hispanized as Calapan. Demographics. Economy. The city's economy is dependent on agriculture and fishing. However, a growing industry in machinery and tourism has contributed well to the city's annual income, making it one of the fastest-growing new cities in the country for the last 10 years. Since 1998, the city has experienced rapid development. The establishment of a special development area, particularly an eco-zone for light industries located at the urban development area, has been promoted and now serves as growth area which generates employment and spurs economic opportunities. Such industries focus on agro-industrial-based activities such as food processing, handicraft making, furniture making and other related activities. Calapan plays a major role in the Philippine economy as one of the major food suppliers in the country. The city is also a major exporter of rice, supplying to Metro Manila and major parts of Luzon, making it both an agriculturally progressive and urbanized city. The 5 major crops are rice, citrus, banana, rambutan and lanzones. The top 5 industries in Calapan are trading, tourism, services, marine and aquatic, and food processing. Calapan serves as the province's industrial hub. It plays a pivotal role in the economic development of the province and its adjacent areas. Trade and commerce. Trading and commercial activities are mainly confined in wholesale and retail trade. Other thriving industries are manufacturing, financing, tourism, food and beverages and services. In recent years, the city has witnessed the influx of private investments that increase income and employment opportunities. The City Investment Code encourages new and existing entrepreneurs to increase their investments. All business establishments are also required to employ bona fide residents of the city to at least 70% of the job opportunities that they will generate. Agriculture. Majority of the vast agricultural lands of Calapan is devoted to rice production. Other crops grown in the area are citrus fruits such as calamansi, banana, lanzones, rambutan, mango, coconut and vegetables. Transportation. Port of Calapan is the primary seaport serving the city, which connected through routes to the port of Batangas City in mainland Luzon. Motorized tricycles are a common mode of transport, and jeepneys and vans served as transportation options to other municipalities within Oriental Mindoro, which passes through the mostly concreted provincial roads spanning the province. The city also has an airport, the Calapan Airport, classified as a secondary airport and is used for general aviation, handling mostly small planes and choppers with regular trips from Manila. Domestic airport. Education. Institutions of higher learning. The city is host to numerous higher educational institutions. The Divine Word College of Calapan, a Catholic college run by the Divine Word Missionaries, is currently the largest institution of higher learning in the city and the province of Oriental Mindoro. Other private institutions of higher learning include the St. Anthony College, Calapan City, Lunagoco Colleges, Southwestern Luzon Maritime Institute Foundation and Filipino Academy of Scientific Trades, AMA Computer Learning Center, and CLCC Institute of Computer Arts and Technology. There are currently 2 public institutions of higher learning in the city. One is the Mindoro State University, while the other is the City College of Calapan, which was opened last June 2008 through the initiative of City Mayor Salvador Lechon. Basic education. Calapan has 9 national high schools, one of which is the Oriental Mindoro National High School, the main campus of the school and the largest public high school in Oriental Mindoro. Other public high schools include the May Murta Gargalo Tolentino Memorial National High School, Siriaco Abbes Memorial MNHS, Canubing NHS, Manachpi NHS, Pedro V, Panalagan MNHS, the Community Vocational High School, the Eli MNAHIS Bacayao Annex, and the Nagaybian National High School. The Catholic Church also runs the Holy Infant Academy, while DWCC also maintains a basic education department. Public elementary schools, meanwhile, are organized into 3 districts. They are the Calapan West, Calapan South, and Calapan East districts. Health. The city is served primarily by the Oriental Mindoro Medical Center, which is also the largest hospital in the province. There are also numerous private hospitals in the city, such as the Medical Mission Group Hospital and Health Services Cooperative, which is the only tertiary-level hospital in the region. Maria Estrella General Hospital, Star Maria Village Hospital, Hospital of the Holy Cross, and the Luna Goko Medical Center. In addition, the city has well-equipped public health centers providing free health checkups and basic medicine supplies to all residents. These public centers are being funded and supported by the City Health and Sanitation Department. Sister city, the Valenzuela, Philippines. Notable Calapeños. Hon. Judge Manolo A. Brotnell 2007 Outstanding Municipal Trial Court in Cities Judge Justice Swift in this judge's sala. Salvador Doy Lechon 2011 awardee as one of the outstanding young men of the Philippines for the field of community development and one of the 9 outstanding young Filipino leaders in Asia. Dr. Anthony C. Tony Lechon, Distinguished Fellow of the Philippine College of Physicians in 2006, one of the outstanding Filipino physicians in 2008 Bido and Philjace's Most Outstanding Medical Professional by the Professional Regulation Commission in 2009, the Outstanding Filipino Awardee in Medicine in 2010 by the Philjace's Senate ex-Pfizer Philippines Medical Director, Department of Health as 1 peso consultant for non-communicable diseases from November 2011 to August 2013. Currently he is the Vice President of the Philippine College of Physicians, and Director of the Information, Publications, and Public Affairs Office of the University of the Philippines, Manila. Robert G. Parras, Senior Delegate to Malolos Revolutionary Congress. Nesta Vicente Medali Gonzalez, internationally acclaimed writer and educator. Jason Francisco, 3rd placer. Pinoy Big Brother, Double Up. Karen Reyes, 2nd big placer of Pinoy Big Brother, Teen Edition 4. Charo Santos Concio, President ABS-CBN Broadcasting Corporation. Bianca Nerizare, Infantado, Chief Girl Scout Medal Scheme of the Philippines awardee, Grand Winner of the 6th Pambansang sa Uli Rangkabatan June 11, 2010. Mariel Infantado, National Filipino Swimmer, 1st Asian Games, 2nd POF Championship, 27th, 29th and 31st SEA Games. Nestle Milo Product Endorser. Jara Ibanez, basketball player, PBA. Reniel Acosta, building designer, project consultant, RCA Builders. Joey Antonio, chess grandmaster. Antonio Nicoy, lining, international billiard champion. Diana Arevalo, top 10 semi-finalist. Binibining Pilipinas 2009, Miss Or. Mindoro 2008, top 15 finalist. Binibining Pilipinas 2011. Edson Dinglasan, National Filipino Swimmer, 29th and 30th SEA Games. Edson Dinglasan, National Filipino Swimmer, 30th SEA Games, Philippine National Swimmer.